Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here today to check out a Patreon request from this Patrono right here. The name of the band is Spite. The name of the song is Dedication to Flesh. And, we all dedicate some time to our very own flesh. Here and there. In the shower and stuff. Washing ourselves.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I was going with. Alright, anyhow, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, let's check this out. I could go for another 3 minutes of this shit. Fuck. Alright. So, what did you think about this? Spite Dedication to Flesh.
Fuck, I mean, the video and the song go hand in hand, and the coolness of the video and the brutalness of the video, and also the heaviness and brutalness of the song. Fuck, that was some good stuff.
This song has all the elements that I like. Thick fucking guitars. Just with enough distortion, but at the same time...
Not too much.
But not too much.
And you know what?
Still groovy at times with the bass.
That's probably
what
would have kicked me out, was if it was too heavy. If the song was too heavy, and not in the right places, I wouldn't have liked the song. But it's not heavy. It's not too heavy that it blocks out the grooviness, and it's just heavy in the right spots, where it's those spots where they really hit you.
Yeah, and it lets the bass kind of kick in to give a little bit extra groove. So to me, that's one of the things. And then the vocals, I really like the vocal performance. I really like his vocal style. Like they're deep, but heavy.
Yeah.
But you can still understand what he's saying. It's not overly done. Not like throwing a couple of squeals here and there that the song doesn't really need, like just to flex his vocal range. No, like really compact vocal style. Fuck yeah, really fucking good. I love songs like this. And I love bands with this kind of sound. That it's heavy, but not like, pungent heavy, like you said. Still groovy at times, allowing the bass to come in, having enough distortion, but not too much distortion on the guitars. Still allowing them to be thick, to have like volume to them, and then to me the icing on the cake is the vocal performance. It's a song that just, for me, it checks like all the fucking boxes.
Yeah.
It doesn't go on weird tangents. They didn't throw a saxophone in the middle of the fucking song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's straightforward, and it's also like it had its own turns, but it's more vocal wise and just like the song
just some pauses here and there to kind of like,
stays fresh.
Yeah, and the final nail in the coffin is the heaviness that the song has, not the pungent heaviness, but the heaviness that the song has that self-fellatio head-banging feel to it. Like I don't care where you are, this song comes on, you move, you're gonna move your head, you're gonna go back, and it just has that vibe to it, that feel to it. I'm with you. I think the video, while very simple, paints the full picture of what the song is. Yeah. Just let the song breathe. Now, one interesting thing about this video that I thought immediately the moment I started watching the video, it kind of reminded me of a new way, like this kind of video where the band is in the middle of something and there's people around. Kind of reminds me of Last Resort by Papa Roach and Chop Suey also from System of a... Those two songs, those two videos have a lot of similarities between them. So, back in the day, used to be like that. Like a little square thing, the band playing, the folks around.
This was a cage.
Yeah, so this kind of goes into a more modern feel.
Yeah.
And suits better the heaviness the heaviness of the song and the overall vibe of the song. It wouldn't have worked if it was a freaking like square thing or whatever.
No. Being trapped in that cage, it works with the song.
I think it works perfectly. But the moment I start watching this video, I start thinking about Chop Suey and Last Resort by Papa Roach, because it had that vibe of the band just completely like tearing it up, vibing with it, and everybody just around, the fans all around, like just getting into it. And I thought, okay, like take that concept, take that approach, take that idea of the band in the center and the fans around, and now let's kick it up another notch to match the overall heaviness that the song has. Fuck, let's put them in a cage and put everybody else around them. I thought it was perfect. Not overcomplicated. Nothing about this is overcomplicated. And that's what makes it so good and memorable. It's just a fucking heavy song.
Yeah.
Fuck, I enjoyed this. This was far better than what I was expecting coming in. What did you think about the vocals?
One, I wasn't expecting anything coming in. I was kind of just going in
I was expecting, to be honest with you, I was expecting some clean vocals coming in, like...
After a while, it was like, nah, it's not coming, but to be honest, I'm okay with it.
I'm glad.
The vocals...
It would have ruined the whole thing.
Because then, now going into what you asked me, the vocals, for me, were enough. They were good. They weren't too heavy. They like the song in general. They weren't too heavy, and they weren't also too light. They were perfect heaviness of vocals for what the song gave you, and they meshed well with the grooviness and the heaviness.
I'm surprised this band is not called Unsomething.
They do sound like they would be an unsomething.
Like, Undeath as already exists, Unearth already exists, yeah. And Under Oath, they sound nothing like Under Oath.
And Under Ask.
And Under Ask. This band sounds like they should be Unspite. Or something. Un should be... UN should be in the name of this band. It reminds me of that time period where all the bands' names start with the Strokes,
yeah.
The White Stripes. Everything was the something. You know what I mean? So I feel like this band has the unsound.
They have an unfactor to them.
There's an unsound to them that needs to be exploited a little bit more. And to be honest, outside of Under Oath, of all those bands that we just mentioned, because they are the least heavy of all of those. The other ones fucking slap. All of them. Fucking good bands. So... not saying that they should change their name.
They should join the Hall of Uns?
Yeah, just, they have that same vibe.
They do have the unvibe, yeah.
They have the unvibe. That should be a thing now.
Yeah, so the It Factory of the Un Factory.
All those bands should do a tour together. The Un Tour. Unto others. Well, their sound doesn't really fit the mold.
No, but they are an Un.
Unto. I guess you can put them in the same mix. The other ones are like all one word, so a little bit different. Anyhow, thank you for the request on Patreon. We really appreciate it. This is a kick-ass song. Thank you for watching. We'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.